Last week we just touched very quickly, we have spoken about ideas how to attack the king after he is castled, which squares are weak, usually the squares just around the king, and how to get to them. Today I want to touch something that has direct connection to forcing moves. Basically they are forcing moves, only that we call them tiny bit different because they appear in a position. We will call them intermediate moves in many different positions. What are intermediate moves? I already told you they have to be forcing moves. But what are they? Well, what's the purpose of playing an intermediate move at all? Anyone knows what does intermediate means at all? If I show you this position, who do you think is to play here, white or black?
White.
White to play here? Why do you think white is to play here? Would I show you this position if it's white to play?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Why wouldn't it be white to play? Because white will just take black's queen, right? So naturally, I mean, yeah, maybe, but I think highly of you, all of you, so I'm not going to show you a position of knight takes queen, right? Maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, not today. So it's black to play. I can tell you that black's normal move, logical move, okay, black just can play this move. Everyone's happy, the game will be a draw. But my question is, what happens if black is going to play queen takes queen? Dramatic. Yes, what then? You want to tell me? What will you play with white?
The pawn takes the horse. The horse kills.
If the queen takes the queen, what will you play with white?
The pawn takes the queen.
Okay, so you say the pawn will take the queen. Okay. Do we have anything else to play? Yes?
The knight could take the bishop.
But,
With a check.
with what?
With a check.
That's what because I was going to ask you, hey, I took your queen, you want to take a bishop? That sounds horrible move. But then you said with a check. This is exactly what is intermediate move. Look. Black is going to play, well, if black plays this, which is a really bad move, white can say, okay, I can take back. Then we just did what?
Exchange.
Traded queens. But white can also say, you know what? Before I'm going to take back, before, I have something else to play. That's the idea of intermediate. Somewhere in the middle of a sequence. You know, you take, I take, you take, I take, but in the middle, I want to play something. And that something, for example, is check. What is black going to play here? He has one move to play, right? Do we all see this one move? And then white is going to play. So is this tiny bit better for white?
Yes.
Because white exchanged queens but managed to also get a bishop. So why did white get the bishop? Because he played something in the middle, something in between. In chess, you know, you will call them either intermediate or in between moves. Between the series of captures, white had this move. A question. For intermediate moves to be successful, do they have to be really powerful and forcing or not? No?
No.
So for example, if this was not a check, wouldn't black move his king? His queen. Wouldn't black move his queen if this was not a check?
Yeah.
So it has to be something that the opponent cannot do that. It has to be something very...
Forcing.
Thank you. It has to be something very forcing. The queen is hanging up in the air and you say, hey, wait a second. I want to play something and then I'm going to... Exactly. So basically, you are like putting the queen on a hold. Like, have you watch DVD? Right? Some DVDs, right? You have a pause button. Stop the movie. Basically, this is kind of like pause, let me do what I want, then I'll get to do that. Sometimes intermediate moves can be used for other purposes. For example, they will allow us to change something in the position. For example, I'm going to be as quiet as possible. I want to think if we have, and I want to see if 2, 3 more hands. You will obviously answer first if you like, but I want to see 2, 3 more hands. White to play here. What should white play here? Do you want to answer?
I just found something that would work.
Okay, you've just found something. Do you want to answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
C3 to E5.
So you want bishop take bishop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what would black play after bishop take bishop? Yeah, black will capture back, right? Did you gain anything if black captures back? We just traded, right? Okay, we traded. You took a bishop, you gave a bishop, right? Okay, I think white has something more than this in the position. Do you want to tell me? C3 to A5, that would be a free knight. If not, what would the opponent play? Let's see. I want you think for a minute. Think for a minute and tell me. If your bishop moves to A5, what would black play? Would black bishop be attacking the queen? Right? So you want to take the knight that is not protected, but the queen will be under attack, right? Okay, so that's tiny bit where our ideas is getting. So what we play? I want to see more hands and then we'll see who will answer. Maybe now? No problem. Kate, do you want to tell me?
Queen F1.
Why do you want to play queen to F1? Check. And if black is going to move, what happens then? What then? That's actually the right move, but why? If you tell me the right move without a purpose, without the reason, I don't know. So, what are you achieving by queen F1? The king is going to move, and then? Adi, you want to tell me?
Bishop takes A5.
And what have you achieved with queen F1? What have you achieved?
You've got knight.
But yes, you win the knight, but why? Why now you can take it? Because you managed to get the queen away. Yeah, you managed to get the queen away from being under attack. Basically, you managed to allow the queen, let's think about it in this way. You tell yourself, I have a free knight. Then you tell yourself, my queen is under attack. And then you say, hey, if I can make my queen go away from that square without allowing my opponent to move the knight, that's the key part. Without allowing my opponent to move the knight, then I'm going to win it. But in order to do that, your move has to be check or extremely forcing move. For example, if you're threatening checkmate on this side of the board, maybe it's also very forcing. But check by definition, by rules of the game, is the most forcing move. Let's see if we can have tiny bit complicated positions, okay? That will involve intermediate moves. Let's see if we can make some of those work. This is our beautiful position. And it's white to play. And it's a bit tricky position. We have to see tiny bit moves ahead in this position. Let's see if we can make it happen. I know this is, I just want to see if we can do it. If not, we will have puzzles that are tiny less difficult. Why to play here? You have,
White pawn move to e3.
yes, but are you forcing anything? Black will just play rook take rook. You will play knight take rook. Okay, just exchanging. Yes.
Move on c2.
C1. The rook is on C1, right?
a1.
But it will be. Okay, so you want to move the rook. Okay, but the rook actually is not under attack because it's defended, right? So we do not have to worry about it because the rook is pretty much defended. Yes?
Knight to c3.
Okay. And what is so special about those moves?
It blocks the way of stuff.
But I have a question at all actually. Is black threatening anything? Let's say it's black's threat. Is black going to win something?
Knight.
The black is going to win what?
A bishop or a rook.
Why is black going to win a rook?
Because black's rook can take the
Rook can take the, but isn't the rook on c1 defended? Yeah, no. So first thing, no. We have to make a list. What's under attack, what's defended. If not, we are not understanding, we are not, having a clear vision of the position. So black is threatening nothing, first of all. Let's first establish that. Because everyone want to move the rook, block, take. Nothing happened. Yes. B4. But if you will play B4, first of all, black rook can just take it, right?
We'll take the pawn.
So we exchange.
Yeah.
Did you get something?
No.
Okay. Tell me something that I am getting something. Yes.
Rook takes.
Rook takes knight. Okay, now we are speaking, but wait. Rook takes knight. If the pawn will take your rook, then you take the other rook. Shh. No, because we are speaking really about the right position right now. That's actually most important. The last 3 minutes we're just, playing around. Rook take knight. Okay. So if the pawn will take the rook, we will play rook takes rook. What will you play if the rook takes the rook on c1? But then he will take you. Let's try to imagine the position without moving the pieces. We will move the pieces in a second, but if we want to get better, well, we have to make effort to vision how the position will look without moving the pieces. So we will play rook. Rook takes knight. And he will play rook takes rook. And if we will take, he will take our rook. And which pieces will be left on the board? White will have a knight left on c1. And black will have a rook left on a5. White lost material. But actually, yes, Adi?
Rook will take the rook will take the rook, then I will take the rook, and then the rook moves to the rook on d2 moves to g8.
Check. But the black king will move up. Let's see. I believe that this is the right move, but why? White is up 3 points of material, right? Okay. But black is not going to take the rook and allow white to take the rook. Black will play rook takes rook. Okay. So now actually black is tiny bit up material, right? Black took. Which move now we're going to play? Yes?
Rook d8.
Ah, so now you're going to play rook d8. And what is rook d8? What type of move is it?
A forcing move.
In the middle of this sequence of capturing, not take because our rook will take, but we can actually make something amazing. We can click on pause, wait, don't move, telling this rook don't move, but I want to make my rook move, right?
Yeah.
I want to make my rook move to d8 check. Black will have to play one move, and then we will take. This is exactly what is the idea of forcing moves. Most of them are used like in that, in a sequence to be able to save a piece or to move a piece when the main objective is, like pretty much all tactics in chess. What's the main objective in tactics in chess? Adi, all those tactics in combination, what is their main objective? To do what?
Forcing.
Forcing, and what we want to do with them?
And then
We win material. Exactly. You know, nobody ever said, hey, I played 10 forcing moves. Wow, amazing game, I won it. No, you say, oh, I played this tiny combination, I won a knight, and I won the game. Right? We won some material. Okay, this is a bit difficult one. Whites to play here. Let's see if we have, it's a 2 moves idea, not 1. 1 move might be easy, but it's a 2 moves idea. Let's see if we can see that. Kate, you want to tell me? Rook takes c6, and if black will take the queen, with his queen, you will play rook take here, black will play queen, takes queen. What will you play? But then I will take your rook, right? Actually, the move you suggested is not bad. It's the second best move in the position, but there's a better one. Because the move that you played is actually winning a pawn. Yes?
Rook c7.
Rook c7 when? In the continuation that Kate suggested? When rook c7? Come and show me. Do you have an idea? Or? Because actually it's a good move, I think. Yeah. Rook takes c6. Okay, Kate's idea. Queen takes queen. And now, rook c7. I thought that that's what you meant. An intermediate check. That's what you meant, right? I thought so, because...
When it moves away, you take the queen.
So you win a pawn, right? That's why I said Kate's idea was the second best one. And if the queen goes back to defend, you just take it. And if rook d7, you just check, and finally you win a pawn. But there's a better way. There is a better way here. There's a better way. What's a better way for white to play? Exactly same idea, just better. Yes, Adi?
The rook will take the bishop.
The rook would take the bishop because, well, once I have the idea, why would I be happy winning 1 pawn if I can win 3 pawns, right? The queen is not protected, so the queen has to, either move, but then he lost the bishop. And now what will we play? Yes?
Rook b7 check.
Exactly what we will play. Exactly what we will play. And pretty much winning a piece and winning the game. Okay, so we have seen those ideas, bless you. We have seen those ideas as ideas for winning material. But sometimes they can be also very important in helping us not lose material. For example, let's look at this position. It's black to play here. Black to play here, not white. Black to play here. Can someone see an interesting idea for black here? Two hands. That has to be a good idea. Okay. Well, what's your idea with black?
Queen takes e4.
Queen takes knight. Now, second question. Is this a good...
I didn't have 2 questions.
Okay, but now it's second question. Is this a good move or not?
Yeah. Winning it.
Winning a knight. Okay, how about we think again? I can tell you it's not winning a knight. But maybe now you can tell me why. Why is it not winning a knight? Because you know that this is really, really important. Before we have seen intermediate moves with the idea of for us to win material. We will take something, the opponent will do something, okay, we'll move that piece with a check, hey, we captured this, we will then take his whatever piece that we exchange, we won something, excellent. But sometimes, many times, looking at possibilities for us or for the opponent will be able to save us from losing material. For example, slowly, if queen takes knight, what will happen if he just takes your queen? He will take his queen. So now let me ask you this question. Does white have a way to move his queen in a forced way after you took the knight? Because if white has a way to move his queen in a forced way after you take the knight, maybe you're going to lose your queen. You see? All right, Adi is about to explode. So Adi, what will it tell us?
If queen takes the knight, then queen goes to h6.
If queen takes the knight, then queen goes to h6. Check. 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 The king will move somewhere.
And then you finally get to take the queen.
And then you finally get to take the queen. That is exactly the idea. Exactly. Take the queen. So seeing an intermediate move actually is not winning material for us, but it is what? Preventing us from blundering the queen, right? Let's do one more position like this. Very similar ideas. Okay, first question. Do we see white has a pretty idea here? I'm not saying it's a strong idea, but white has a pretty idea in this position. Do we see any idea for white? I'll see 1 more minute exactly if someone can spot this idea. It's not a simple one. Oh, sorry.
Couldn't you move the queen to take the bishop and then the bishop to take that bishop?
Queen takes the bishop. Okay, that's actually a very interesting idea. But what do you want to play if the pawn will take your queen?
Your bishop comes after that.
Come and show me. Because that's the right idea. I just want to understand the next move. Queen takes bishop. Okay, excellent. The pawn is going to take your queen.
Okay.
What will you play now? The move that maybe you're thinking is to play this move. That's an excellent idea. D5, check. You can see it and I will explain it. Okay. This is very interesting idea. What is this check? It is, how do we call in chess this type of check? Discover check. Because the bishop it actually should be probably uncovered check, but the bishop is now threatening check, and actually the pawn is attacking the queen. So white is going to win material. White took a bishop. White took a bishop, and now black can block, but the queen will be captured for free. Yeah. Or black can move his king, and then the queen will be captured. But now my question is, what's my question? Is queen take bishop a good move or not? I can actually tell you it's not. But why? Because it looks brilliant, right? Take, giving the queen, check all along, and winning black's queen. But it's not.
Oh yeah.
Yes?
Because D8 and
That's not gonna work. You wanna tell me? No? You wanna tell me? Oh, no. Oh, just Beautiful hair. I didn't know if it's raising the hand or playing with the hair.
Oh. Rook is
The rook is on the d file.
oh.
So why is this a wrong move? It is actually. Tell me. Show me.
That's the queen.
Show me, show me, show me, show me. Okay, take.
Because the queen will come here.
Because the queen will come here, and what would this check be?
Forcing check.
An intermediate move, right? Before we're going to capture the queen, we're going to tell him, wait, let me move my queen from e6. Let me move it somewhere, wherever I can. I don't have anything that I specifically care about e3. If white's king was here, you would come and tell me, hey, Ronen, I want to move my queen to where? Exactly. Basically, you want to tell me anywhere I can move my queen in a forced way, getting it away from the discovered check, I'm going to do it, right? Yeah. Exactly. And then, doesn't matter how white faced the check, we're going to take the queen. And check does exactly nothing. So, what's the importance of intermediate move? They are forcing, very, very forcing. Most of them are checks or big captures. And they can change where pieces are. For example, in the position that we had, queen takes knight, seems like a very smart using the pin, right? If white has a forced way previous position to move his queen with a check, black lost his queen. In this position, white has a very smart idea. I will give my queen for a bishop, but then I will take the queen for free. Wait, first the queen is moving and then taking the queen.